everyone, it's Saturday, it's green, and it is Mycarebuddy at 3. We're here live at Mental Morphosis, celebrating our past and unveiling our future, letting you know what we have for you to take your mental health to the next level. And I'm here anchoring the green carpet. My name is Falodun Permis.
My extreme pleasure to have you come celebrate with us as we mark a huge milestone at Mycarebuddy. Mycarebuddy at 3, yay!
Hi guys, welcome back. Like I said, I have my first guest here with me, looking all, I don't want to say paparazzi, but you look so gorgeous. Like, you will teach me one of your fashion. What's your name?
My name is Mycarebuddy'S.
Nice to meet you, Timmy. So how did you hear about Mycarebuddy?
I'm a member of the Young African Leaders Initiative, and I met Ebere, the founder of Mycarebuddy, at one of the events, and we spoke about what she does. I'm into teen moms education, advocacy for teen moms education, so we had some things in common, and I was really interested in what she does in the entire space.
Amazing. So now that you're here at today's event, what is your expectation?
Yeah, I'm expecting to see more of the products that Mycarebuddy has to offer, because I know that there will be some products unveiling. I would like to see what these products are going to be targeted at, how they will improve wellness, so to speak. That's what I want to say.
Everyone, my name is Faith Joshua Shitu, and I'm a HR professional as well as a business analyst.
Yeah, that's amazing, and I'm glad that you're here because you deal with humans a lot at your workplace, so their mental health is also important, right? So how did you hear about Mycarebuddy?
Oh, okay. So I met Mycarebuddy officially this year at the International Women's Day event that they hosted, and I must say that it's been a beautiful journey, and having to attend today's anniversary, seeing that they've done 3 years in the mental space industry, I think it's pretty much a good thing to applaud them for what they are doing. And so that's pretty how I've gone to know them, and I feel like it's a brand that I would want to work with even in the future. Yes. Okay, so I'm expecting to learn more. The last time they came to train at my organization, it was pretty more like an eye-opening event, so I'm expecting so much more today to learn more about the mental health, especially with the fact that they are unveiling new products. I want to see how this product would impact on individuals and of course myself and people around me.
Another amazing audience guest with me on the green carpet. So, what's your name, please?
Adiola Gbilimoge.
And what do you do?
I'm a counselor and a talk therapist. I work with Mycarebuddy.
Amazing. And since you're a member of the in-house team, tell us, what has your experience at Mycarebuddy been?
Awesome, really, because I've been with them for 3 years, and we're celebrating our 3rd anniversary. The team, they've been fantastic. Ebere, Kunle, Ololade, amazing set of people working with one goal in mind, and that is to help people. And now what Mycarebuddy is doing is absolutely awesome, because we have been able to provide services for people not just within Nigeria but across African countries. And the opportunity to actually help people, provide therapy sessions for them at an affordable price in Nigeria, that's a great milestone for us, really. Yes.
So how we're celebrating 3 years. How do you feel being able to pull this together, and what are you looking forward to at today's event?
Okay, I think that it's an awesome opportunity for Mycarebuddy putting this event together because it's celebrating our third anniversary and also rebranding, right? So for me, one of the things I know about life is change is constant. So when you are changing, you are upgrading, you are updating yourself, and eventually it brings relevance, really. So I'm so excited about the unveiling of the new face and the next phase of Mycarebuddy, really. And I know that we have great things in store. We are going to do more. So today is about, rebranding to do more and to achieve greater things, really.
Okay, my name is Joy, and I work as a human resource professional in a pharmaceutical company. So I heard about the program via my friend and my sister. Yeah, she's the CEO of the company.
Oh, amazing.
And I also follow the activities on LinkedIn, so I am abreast to what's happening. My expectations are I want to understand how we can bring mental wellness and awareness to our everyday activities, how we can apply it in our relationships with people, and how I can also, while I'm focusing on myself, to gain mental wellness. And I also want to know how I can help others also experience mental wellness.
Hi, my name is Ololade. I'm a therapist under Mycarebuddy.
What would you say is the importance of mental wellness in humans' day-to-day activities?
Okay, so as a therapist, it is extremely important because you can't really prioritize your physical health if you're not prioritizing your mental health. They are both intertwined, so one works with each other. That's how it works. If you place more emphasis and more knowledge or attention on your physical health, it will affect you mentally. So as a therapist, I would encourage everyone to basically take that priority in your mental health. The same way you prioritize your physical health. If you have a broken leg or your stomach is paining you and you cannot go to work, the same effort, the same energy should be placed in your mental health because it is also as important.
Thank you very much. So, what will be your expectations of today's event?
Oh wow, so today I am expecting to be wowed because Mycarebuddy never ceases to amaze me. They are always doing things that blows my head. So getting people together to basically talk about mental health is one thing Mycarebuddy is known for, and also encouraging. They go as far as making it easily understandable. Like they go in depth using real life experiences to basically create mental health awareness. So like I said, today I'm expecting to be wowed. Yeah.
This is Lady Gwen in the house, right? And Ma, as a media personality, I know that you've been in the industry for over 20 years. So how can the media help this generation in promoting mental wellness?
Okay, so there are lots of issues when it comes to mental health and the awareness. But one of them will be stigmatization and the fact that we think that when someone is unwell mentally, we feel that such a person, has to be poorly dressed and going naked on the streets or mad or something. But we've come to also realize that it's mental health issues doesn't really have to get to that point of insanity. But it also comes, as when people can't function and their mobility or their sense of productivity is being affected and they're losing it. So you have a lot of people who are well dressed, but they're losing it. It's all a facade, behind the makeup, all of the good dresses and all of that. It's all a facade and things are not right with them. And you have such people when you say, okay, go to the clinic or go for a therapy session, and they're saying, or go see a shrink, as we normally would say. And, they come to say, oh no, what will people say about me? And sometimes people don't want to admit, that they're having mental health issues. And so the stigmatization, I think, is one of the things that the media need to deal with. and need to encourage people to speak out and speak up. And when you speak up, we need to be able to embrace people who are speaking up, who are showing themselves vulnerable, enough to be able to say, look, this is what I'm going through. I mean, I wrote a book about my own journey through depression, through pain, grief, and how it affected me, and how it's made me to be less productive and moody and all of that. But at some point I was really feeling very vulnerable, but then I had to own up and say, look, somebody else is going through this. And really, by the time the book was out, I started hearing feedback. I realized that I'm not alone. People are going through it. So if the media on its own recognizes that people, it's a general issue, and we begin to push out information out there to help people to understand that, look, it's not a big deal. I mean, we've dealt with HIV, we've dealt with leprosy. Through the media, we've been able to gain a bit of friendliness to some of these issues, and this is not, it's not different. Thank you. It's not different, and it's time we push out more information to help people to understand that, to embrace these issues, and to, when people speak out, when people speak up, we should be able to be there for them.
I'm Daniel Ladoja, and I'm a climate diplomat.
Oh, amazing. So I'm going to go straight to the point, hit the nail on the head. How do you deal with your mental health as a man? Because we know that in our society, men always tend to mask it up, or man up. So how do you deal with your mental health as a man? Do you break time sometimes? Do you break down sometimes? Do you have down times? How do you deal with those moments?
Thank you so much. It's true that men are wired culturally to not express the pains that we go through mentally. So how do I deal with my mental health? I think for me, the first thing is the fact that I'm aware of whatever I'm feeling. When you read Daniel Goleman's Emotional Intelligence, the first thing he talks about is awareness. So I know what I'm going through at every particular point. And because I've got a few tools and skills that I can use, I usually would I know what to do. Sometimes when to talk to someone, when to take a break and just go chill out, when to sleep. That's one thing that people underestimate. So I just know a range of things to do per time based on how I'm feeling. But yeah, everyone breaks down. It's normal. It's part of life. Your brain is like a machine. It gets stressed out.
Those beautiful things that I want to show to you. That's why we took all of the time to produce all of this for you, and then we are targeting key people in the society, individuals, people that usually are not as celebrated as they should. We want to do something that is one of the major reasons why we are here, and that is actually to reveal to you the new product. Of course, like I said, there's nothing novel in what we have in those boxes, but they are constant reminders to tell people like the new moms. New moms are not the only people that we love you, we appreciate you. We know that right now you're not feeling your best. You don't even feel like a mother, maybe, right? You don't feel beautiful. You look your ugliest and everything. But we love you just the way you are, and you're doing amazing. A constant reminder.
Has been so good. I'm so excited to have been called here as a keynote speaker talking about your mental well-being. I'm so big on it because without me getting my mental well-being in check, I most likely will not be the woman that I am right now. So I urge other people, there's no shame in asking for help. In fact, shouting to the rooftop is what I tell people to do. Say you need help. I think there's an adage that says it's a child that carries his hand that people will know needs help. And that's how it should be for every human being. I believe that it takes a nation to raise a human being, and that nation must include a therapist. It must include a counselor. You're not mad. Just because it's called mental doesn't mean that you're mental. It's that you have a mind that has its own function and you want to make sure that it functions to its capacity, right? So your mental well-being and your mental wellness is so, so important. Not even with everything that is happening in the world. Some people focus on only the news. And so they're consistently anxious, they're consistently sad, consistently depressed. We need to stop watching the news, if I must say so, first of all, because I've never seen anybody that has watched the news that has come out and say, yes, I'm ready to face the world. So that's one thing that I cut off from my life. I don't know about you, but I'm just telling you some of the things that has helped me. Now, someone says to talk about hypnotherapy. It's only a kind of therapy. Talk therapies are great. However, hypnotherapy takes you a lot deeper and can heal you a lot better. So I would suggest that whilst you're doing talk therapies, I believe that you should have a therapist in your circle and talk to them every month, because something is new and something triggers us in different ways and in different times of our lives. So we need the support. All right, so I suggest and I advise that every human being in every walk of life is not just for people who are going through one thing. I mean, generally, people are afraid of life. Generally, people are afraid of what people are saying. Generally, people are going through a trauma that they had as a child. Generally, people are carrying guilt, shame, blame, and saying negative words just because other people have told them that they will amount to nothing. So even the actors that you seemingly think are doing very well, when they're not acting and they're in their homes and they're themselves, they go through a lot of low self-esteem and low self-worth. So I believe that every human being, as a doctor, as a nurse, as a cleaner, whatever you do, I think you need somebody that you can go and speak to and can help you make sure that your mental wellness is in check.
Ladies and gentlemen, here with me is the CEO, the brain behind Mycarebuddy, Ebere Okonkwo. This was an amazing event, right? And I would really want to know what was the thought flow when you were planning the event?
Chaotic. A lot of chaos. During the whole period of putting it together, planning up until this morning, up until a few hours ago, chaos. But of course, what's kept us going, myself and my team, is the fact that we had a vision. We had a very clear-cut objectives and goals of what it is we want to achieve with this program, exactly what it is we want to get done, and we continued working towards that, and here we are. But of course, not without chaos.
But if you look back now, would you say all the efforts were worth it?
Absolutely. Maybe even more than worth it. If there's any word to describe more than worth it, that's definitely the word I would use to describe it.
So what were the challenges you faced when you were planning the event, and how were you able to scale through?
Well, I would say that they are just usual challenges that people experience when you want to put things like this together, especially challenges with logistics. Everything. Well, logistics is really, really huge. So from procurement of your products to getting on vendors to do what it is that they should do, to marketing, publicity, every single thing, like every single thing,
Yeah, but like I said, they are not anything novel. They are not anything out of the world. They are just the usual things that people experience when you really want to do something like this. And I think that there's something that someone told me the other night. I was freaking out and I reached out to a friend. I'm terrified. Although he was like, "You don't seem it. You definitely don't." I said, "That's what you guys see." Like, I'm extremely terrified. And he said, good things like this don't always come with such battles. So I guess that's just what it was at the end of the day.
So, what brought about the launch of this product? What were you thinking when you were thinking, oh, we should actually sell products now more than services?
Services. Yes, so like I did explain while trying to speak about the product, I emphasize the fact that we are genuinely like 100% interested in making sure that as many people as possible get adequate access to mental health services. And because we understand the market in which we play in, that this is not something that people quite embrace, as important as it is, we still have like a whole lot of challenges and kickbacks against it, and we really want to make it as relatable as possible. So while we are still 100% about preaching the gospel of mental health advocacy, of getting therapy and etc., we want to bring something that people can easily 100% relate to it, and that is products. Who doesn't like products? Who doesn't like to buy things that they wear or they use every day? So we are using that as a channel to communicate that message that people don't want to hear. You will hear it by force. So as you're drinking the water from your water bottle, or you're using your hoodie or your tote bag and everything, you're just seeing it's ringing down. It's right in your face. And over time, when you continue seeing those things repetitively, you're going to be pushed to, okay, what exactly is this? And then, fine, we definitely have achieved our goal. And you probably want to seek more in terms of going further to consultations, therapy, and the rest of it. Yeah, that was pretty much what it is.
Amazing. I would say now that celebrating 3, it's a launch of a new season for you.
Absolutely.
So what are the things that we should be expecting from Mycarebuddy in the coming year?
Okay, so that question seems like a lot, right? Because definitely I have like 1,001 things, that I would like to tell you that you should look out for. But, I'm just going to try as much as possible to reduce it to the fact that be 100% sure that you continue to get quality and dedicated work towards making sure that we preach the gospel. That's like how I like putting it. We continue preaching the gospel of mental health and making quality mental health services accessible to everybody, both the highly placed and the common man, right? No one is left out of the picture. And because we really are interested in getting it to the faces of the people, that is actually one of the reasons why we do things like this in the first place, right? Because we really want people to get attracted, and then when we get your attention, we give you the message. So definitely premium quality mental health services, beautiful mental wellness products. We are going to continue innovating and developing on those to
Go to affirmation or word for the audience listening to you, or what is your encouragement sentence for them?
you matter. Let's just keep it simple. You do matter, because I believe that at the core of what makes so many people live sad lives, even if they do not communicate it to people, less than optimum life, is because they just feel, for one reason or the other, especially in comparison with so many other people, especially in this digital world, they just feel they do not matter enough, right? So I am just here to tell you, to let you know that in whatever capacity it is you're doing, whatever it is you're doing, in whatever stage of the processing that you're going through, that you absolutely, absolutely matter. That would be my word.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the organizers of Mental Morphosis, Mr. Kunle, what was your role in putting together this whole event?
Okay, thank you so much. As the CEO of Mycarebuddy, I have been involved in everything that went down during the planning and the execution of the event, and I'm so glad it went well, and it's so amazing. Thanks to the team and to everybody that came out to support us on this particular day, which is the 3rd anniversary, launch of products, rebranding, and a lot of things. We had fun. We had amazing speakers who came around. The panel session also was absolutely insightful. So it's been a mix of a whole lot of stuff that will blow people's mind. If you are not here, where have you been?
Amazing. Actually, I should ask you that question. Where have you been? So, how would you say, because this is the end of the event, how are you feeling after all the planning, the challenges you had to pull through? How are you feeling exactly right now?
I'm feeling excited, absolutely. And like you said, this is the end of the event, but the beginning of another journey. The journey to really unleash our products out there that will serve people in respect of their mental health. And also, our services on our website will also cater for the mental health of people who will go right there to make use of those services. So we're ready. It's a journey we have signed for, and we are prepared for it. Our team is ready, and everybody is ready. So the question is, are you ready?
Are you ready? So, what would be your encouraging word to someone who couldn't attend the event but is going through a situation right now?
My words for people out there is take or prioritize your mental health. And that's why you need to reach out to MyCareBuddy, our website, mycarebuddyhq.com. And you can also reach us on all our social media platforms at MyCareBuddy, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, that is now X, and on Facebook. So reach out to us. We will definitely get across to you. Thank you so much. Stay mentally healthy.
It's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen, on My Care Body at 3 and Mental Morphosis, celebrating our past. And we've seen the unveiling of a new future for My Care Body. And I'm hoping and I believe that a lot of people are going to start patronizing these products because it is as important as the service, right? It's not just for you, for everyone around you. It has been a whole lot here. It's been a celebration, it's been happiness, it's been joy all the way. And I would just like to encourage you, everything that our keynote speaker, our speakers, our panelists have said, write them down. Hold them with your left hand, like our baby boomers would say. Hold them with your left hand and don't let it go, okay? See you at the next event. Bye.